Hello, my Spoopy friends, and welcome back to another episode of the 31 Days of Spoopy. So yeah, this is Home, a pixelated horror game. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh my head, where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your October so far. I certainly have. So I have not a whole lot of buttons I can really press. Eek. And there goes my controller vibrating. That house. Where was I? There was a body laying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Alright. I raise it, lower it. Alright. Kitty! Oh no. Yes, you were a kitty. That was a little loud. I wasn't sure if that was a kitty or a goblin for a second there. This is a little awkward with the controller. Yes. Can I just... No? Okay. I don't know if I want to use keyboard or what. Yeah, I think I'll use keyboard since there's not much. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home and seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs to try and find a way out. Was that Rachel that we saw? The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds on random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? Anything else? Yes. So, can I run though? I have a walk. I can go down further. Kitty cat? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Do I free it? Yes. There you go, Mousie. You're free. Screech! A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? It was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used here for? I guess we'll find out here in the next screen. I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Do I push the switch? Hell yes, I pushed the switch. It's pressed smoothly into a wall. I heard faraway clicks somewhere. Something must have opened somewhere. Thank you. I need to move my mouse cursor. I'm sorry. Oh god, that had the controller sitting in my lap and that scared me. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo. It looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Fuck yeah. I slipped the photo into my back pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. How long had this been here rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead for a long time. La 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 la. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Did you murder somebody? Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to this house? The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wonder if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning or him. And you're getting mud all over everything. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. La 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 la. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out, or you could move the furniture. I'm just saying. Most people, would move the furniture. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. Anything else? I gave the door a hard shove, and to my surprise, it cracked open. See, it always helps to check twice. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard locker. Last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Hello, Mousy. So there's nothing else to really look at? The smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. What's this room lead to? The living room? There's a cage. A box I can move. The box looked heavy, but there was marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I'd found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yeah. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. Down we go. There was a ladder going underground, but where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Duh. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Probably find her in a minute. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Anything else? Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Okay. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. So I found the way out. A work table covered in papers and dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? I got a feeling if I take the gun, I'm gonna be blamed for something, so no. No? There we go. I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. I'll regret that. Alright. I'm not ready to leave just yet. Or am I? No. I'm gonna explore some more. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Oh, I can't. Those boxes would have allowed me to climb up the ladder again, but I didn't want to go back up there. Not with that body. Not with all that blood. Well, fine then, you little jerk face. You can just hobble your way back over here. Down we go. Clack, clack, clack. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Another ladder. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated words from the cans made me feel dizzy. It looked like a cage, but it was small. There was something coating the bottom. Something wet. The place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. So that goes down. Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Ooh. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to find out anything in it useful. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded papers, covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. Heavy. Okay. None of it made any sense to me. I'll regret not taking a picture of that. Screech. torture room. They looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered, what would I have found if I had dug deeper? So I feel like I missed some stuff. Which is okay, this gives you guys an excuse to go back and play it yourselves. See what I missed. My ear itches. It feels good. Much better. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there, and these clothes? Was that why I was here? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house, or did somebody bring me? Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, that is not a friendly sound. Turn it down just slightly. Sorry, guys. Bats. There we go. Much pleasanter. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Jump. No, okay. A door. A doory door. There was a rope hanging here. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Do I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. What? I had the rope now, though it must have been in use for around here somewhere. Alright. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Do I climb down? Yes. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. This looks familiar. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-in. I wanted nothing more than get out of here. Ooh, something's gonna jump and make me scream. I just know it. This hasn't been that scary of a game yet. Nothing here to really play with? A different door. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools, what the hell is going on back there? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken the gun I saw. But me? With a gun? I should have taken it. Damn it. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Odor here was similar to the dirt on my own shoes. Upstairs this way. Let's go in here and see. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? The exit. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? We'll go pacifist. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. I'm skipping all these exits and I don't even care. Hi. I'm okay. I didn't just scream. You guys just got scared, not me. I'm not scared at all. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from the inside. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from the inside. What's this? A computer? I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust I could see handprints from the previous use, probably from whoever worked those sewers. Alright, I'm done with that voice. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn them anyways? Fuck yes. I meddle with all things. Also, I turned something off, and I don't know what. We shall see if it was a good thing or not. I wasn't sure what the valves were for, but I turned them yes. We're gonna turn all the water off. The whole town's gonna be broke because of us. Yes. That was still activated. Turn again, yes. There we go. So I need to go back, because I don't think I turned the other ones off. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. Let's go back one more. Oh, it's this door. Alright, yep. There we go, we got it. I just want to look up suddenly, I don't know why. Alright. So I think this is the one we left off on? Yep. Wasn't sure. Yes. Everything's quiet now. So we don't know what we did, but we did something. And it may or may not have been a good thing. Door still locked? Yes. So back we go. Back we go, there's the exit. Do we take the exit? It's been about 15 minutes, so yes. See if we actually managed to escape. Turning those valves must have drained the water that was in this room. There was a ladder I could reach. See, I was smart. Looks like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Do I take it? Of course. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped I had no idea what it might open. There we go, guys. Metal doors. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but there it had obviously been wiped off recently. Do I go up or do I go in? Let's go in. The door was locked. The door was locked. I see a faint light within. So I fucked something up and somebody's gonna be pissed at me. Oh, I didn't want to go down. It'd be funny if I got an 8 right about now. I was gonna say by a grue, but I got a light on, so I can't get eaten by a grue. I found another dead body. A sewer worker. He was a mess, but he looked like he'd been stabbed. See, that's why I didn't grab the knife. Because when I get out of here, there's gonna be cops. I bet you. And I am not gonna be blamed. I could see a keyring that had fallen out of his pocket. Do I take it? Duh. I worked up the nerve to snatch the keyring away and put it in my own pocket. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Camera saw everything. Oh man, I smell the hint of fresh air in here. I was anxious to leave, but I couldn't help but wonder what the key unlocked. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe somebody crawled through there. It was so high up that it must have been a sore landing. Huh. Guess it pays to look up every now and then. I wonder what it was that locked room past. Should I have gone back to check? I gingerly climbed up the ladder, my leg protesting with each step of the way. Suddenly, the awful smell that the sewer gave went to the dank scent of pine trees. I am outside. Look, you guys. Where am I? This is the water tower? I bet this is gonna be the water tower. We're gonna be like outside the water tower. This is only creepy in the sense that I'm expecting to be creeped out. There was eyes there. Did you see those eyes, guys? I saw those eyes. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. I think I'm outside of it. Aren't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. So I'm just gonna go the other way. I'm not entirely sure if I'm inside or outside the fence right now. This is a house. Is this the house that I tried to escape from? The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increased seeing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. And I'm gonna call it here for the moment, guys. I think I'll play another episode here in just a second, and well, for you, it'll be the next day. But yeah, I think I'll do 2 episodes of this, and then after that, we'll see. This is actually pretty fun. I'm enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. As always, feel free to leave a like. Comments are really appreciated. I'd love to hear any type of game suggestions you have for me, and also, just general chit chat. I love to talk to you guys. I don't do it enough, and I need to get a better habit of it. And I also want to hear more from you guys. Oh, excuse me. And as always, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Boo!